Hey, what's up? I'm Jordan from the Ready Set, and you are watching Front Row Live Entertainment.
Hey guys, Rob here with Front Row Live. I'm hanging out with Jordan Witzegruder. Did I get that right?
Did.
Awesome, dude.
Yes, rare.
With the Ready Set.
Very rare.
How you doing, man?
I'm well. How are you?
Doing great, man. It's been about a year and a half since the last time I've seen you.
Yeah.
And actually, when I saw you, you were actually getting ready to do your first Warped Tour.
Yeah.
So tell me about that. How was that experience? Was it what everybody told you about? Tell me more about that.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely like, it was one of those things that I've kind of always wanted to do since I was really young. I mean, I went to it when I was like 13 years old, and I was like, this is amazing. I want to be a part of this. So getting to do it's great. And then it's definitely like a lot different than you'd think. Like behind the scenes, it's a great time. It's like every night there's like an awesome party, and I don't know, it's hot though. It's hot. You never know when you're gonna play. So it's almost like it's the one tour that feels the most like it's kind of like work, because you never really know what you're gonna get. It's always just like a million degrees out, but it's cool. I'd definitely do it again.
Now, do you think that tour prepared you for every other tour, a regular tour compared to Warped Tour?
Every regular tour is 10 times easier than Warped Tour.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. So doing that puts you in like shape to do any sort of tour. Like you're just like, yeah, I did Warped Tour. I can do anything. Yeah.
Cool. Right now you're promoting your single, "Give Me Your Hand." Yep. This is a dancier track from your previous stuff. How was working on this?
It was cool. It was actually funny because I like fully intended not to do any dance songs at all, and then I started working on it. And I was like, yep, it's a dance song. But it felt good. Like I don't know. I kind of just decided like if it feels good, you might as well go with it. And it's probably gonna be one of maybe 2 dance songs on the album. So it's cool though. It was definitely fun working on it. It started as like a joke. I was just thinking about writing the best song ever, and how there's always like a bunch of pressure when you're writing songs. Cause like the label always wants like singles, and they want like big amazing songs. And I was like, all right, it's easy as that. We'll just write the best song ever. And that ended up being the chorus. So it stemmed from a joke, and yeah, it's a dance song. It's cool. It's exciting.
And you were saying, labels tell you how long you got to work on stuff. It seems like for this second album that you're working on, it seems like you've actually been more relaxed, or you've had more time to work on it. Is that the case? I
have, because it's been just been really loose in terms of like when it's gonna come out. Like right now, it looks like I'm gonna have it done by January. So basically, we're doing these radio promo shows for the single, and then as soon as we get done, I'm gonna finish writing. And I've got probably like 60 songs at this point. Wow. So I'm gonna go through those and find the best ones, and maybe write a few more, and then put it together. But I'm excited about it so far. It feels really good.
So out of 60 songs, how are you gonna pick for the album?
Usually after like 2 weeks, I'm usually sick of 90% of them. It's like I'll finish songs and I'll be like, yeah, this is cool, and then a week later be like, not that cool. Yeah. So it's like you can kind of tell while you're writing them which ones are like the songs you feel great about, and you kind of go back and pick out those ones and just kind of leave the other ones, and maybe just do something else with them down the road. But
nice. Is there any songs that you have already that you're already saying like they have to be on the record?
Yeah, there's probably like 6 or 7, I think, for sure. So we'll probably get another like maybe like 4 or 5 more. Okay. But I know there's definitely that many for sure. So yeah, I mean, I'd like to put out like 12 songs probably for the record. Now,
earlier you had mentioned something about a song called Jetpack, I want to say.
Jet Black.
Oh, Jack Black. The fans were asking about it. Is it still going to be on the record, and what is it about?
I hope so. I don't even remember where I mentioned that song at, but I want it to be on the album. I think it's really cool. It's like a weird. It's probably the only other dance song that would be on the album. It's just about. Secret. I don't know. It's easy to explain, but it's hard to explain, I guess.
I guess we'll have to come back to you about it.
Yeah. When we come back, I'll have a better answer.
Nice. Well, you have a tendency of fast lyrics. Yeah. That's what I've noticed in a lot of your songs. Have you ever, thought of doing maybe some kind of rap stuff? I mean, I know before when we last spoke, we talked about your previous work and punk bands and rock bands and such. So have you ever thought about maybe doing like a rap song?
I kind of have, yeah. I mean, there's a couple songs that are a little bit rappy, and I feel like I kind of want to do more. I feel like that's kind of become my like little thing that I find myself doing in almost every song, like at some point. Just like I've always been really into really cool weird rhythms and stuff. I think it's just because I grew up playing drums and all that. And I don't know, I mean, I'd love to be able to incorporate more of that, like just super rappy kind of stuff into it, but I don't know. I don't quite know for sure what my rap alias is going to be when I get into the hip hop game.
So we definitely have a different name for you.
Yeah, I'll probably have like more like chains and stuff on too, but
Jay Witts maybe.
something like that. Yeah, something cool. We'll figure it out when the time comes. But working on that hip hop debut.
There you go, guys. Hopefully soon next year.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you have plans on the album title yet?
I have a few maybe titles, but it kind of depends. Like I usually don't figure out the titles until like the whole thing's done. I can like listen to it from like front to back and just kind of like figure out what the overall like theme or vibe is. But yeah, I mean, I'll figure it out. It's like always the last piece of the puzzle.
Yeah. Now, aside from writing a record, what do you think is the hardest part of getting a record finished?
I think the hardest part is getting like the thing about being on like if you're on like an independent label, you can basically like do whatever you want, and there's like a staff of like 10 people, and they're like, yeah, this is cool, everyone's like into it. But when you're on like a major label, you have to like get all these songs done, and then everybody has to like be like, I agree. So there's like so many like elements of like approval that have to go into it. But like, I mean, if I had it my way, I would be like, it probably would have been done a long time ago. But it's just kind of like you got to make sure that it's perfect, and it's actually a good thing because that almost guarantees that there's not going to be like anything bad on it. Like when you have like, it's nice to get a bunch of other opinions just because it's like you want to put out the best possible thing, and sometimes you can get kind of like lost in your own, I guess, head. You know, you can like think something's amazing and then maybe it's not. So.
You might release it and then you regret it.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's good. I'm glad it's taken a while because I mean some of the songs I thought I loved, I'm kind of like, yeah, it's not sticking with me. Yeah. So.
You recently actually moved to LA. How are you enjoying your stay here?
I love it. It's been great. I've lived here for like 7 months now, and I plan on staying. I mean, it's felt like home for the past 2 or 3 years, just because when we're not on tour, I was usually out here writing and recording, and then occasionally back home in Indiana. But I love it out here. It's great.
And then, what do you have planned out for tour? Any tours coming up? I know you toured a little bit just not too long ago, but any plans for another tour?
Yeah, we'll do some stuff probably, if I had to guess, I'd say maybe February we'll go back out again, maybe the end of January, but we're working on putting some things together, and gonna try to go out with some other people and like support some other artists and stuff. But as far as like a headlining tour goes, I would hope by like spring, because I'd love to do that again.
Okay. And if you could choose a tour, who would you have on tour?
I don't really know. Anybody? I mean, best case scenario, I'm gonna say like Prince, because that'd be amazing. But I think it'd be awesome to go on tour with like Kesha or something. I think that'd be a cool kind of fit, maybe. I feel like
her album drops I think this week, so there might be a possibility.
Maybe we'll figure that out. I feel like her fans might be interested in my stuff, maybe. So yeah, it'd be fun. If you hear that, I'm open.
Christmas is right around the corner. In fact, we're here at Jingle Ball. So what are your holiday plans, and what can you tell the fans on how to spend their holidays?
Well, spend your holidays with your family if you can. Definitely just try to enjoy it, and even if you have like a weird uncle or something, someone who makes you really uncomfortable, be nice to them. Eat lots of fudge if you can, fudge, cookies, eggnog if you're into that. I know that's not for everybody, but I like eggnog. And yeah, I don't know. That's about it. Just try to enjoy, and don't get stressed out with the Christmas shopping, because that always kills me. I always do my Christmas shop. Like last year, I did my Christmas shopping like Christmas Eve for everybody, because like I was out on the road up until then. So I got home and I was like, oh my god.
Oh man, that's stressful.
It is a little bit. But yeah, so I'm just gonna be hanging out, relaxing.